you are going to start us off. At number 5, who do you got for the 5th best number 10 in the Premier League?
For me, maybe an unlikely name, but I think he has been growing over time since he has been in the Premier League, especially on a more steady basis. And for me, that's Morgan Gibbs White. I think he has been absolutely amazing for Forest. Talking about Nottingham Forest, he's their club captain at the moment. He was a major reason why Chris Wood was able to bag 20 goals last season in the Premier League. And he's just your traditional number 10, dropping into those pockets of spaces, link up play with the wingers, link up play with his striker as well, set pieces, attempts on goal from far out wide. Morgan Gibbs White has been one of the most impressive number 10s, over the last season, and his good performances have also earned him a regular call up to the Three Lions squad, talking about the England national team. So, Morgan Gibbs White, he has honestly been consistent since the start of last season up until now in the Premier League. So, my number 5, in terms of my top 5 number 10s in the Premier League, Morgan Gibbs White.
Yeah, definitely a good shout for Nottingham Forest, who are currently on their good old-fashioned bounce back right now a little bit, getting that big draw against United, pulling out that 2-goal, had the 1-goal lead. I mean, the way that they scored those two right back-to-back, and Gibbs White being involved in that, of course, right inside the 18 for both of those, was big. I also think he's going to be a guy that under Sean Dyche can succeed a little bit more, just because you know how Dyche is. He's a vibes guy, right? Like you're going on juice, and I feel like Gibbs White is definitely a player that can kind of thrive off of that energy on the back end. I think obviously Nottingham Forest right now in a relegation spot technically, but I think at the end of the day, we all know that team is better than being 18th or higher in the league. And a key catalyst to them moving up the table as the season goes on will be Gibbs White, no doubt about that. All right, we keep it moving, and I will go with my number 5, who actually a little higher on the Premier League list, and some might think this is maybe a little low for this player on the list. I could understand that shout, but at the same time, I think with the acquisitions that this team made and whatnot, and how many minutes this player could actually end up with in the position, I think I have to personally put Dominic Szoboszlai in at 5 on my list. Easily one of the best attacking midfielders in the Premier League right now from Liverpool, of course. This season, he has been picking up more and more of that filling into the midfield role even more. We literally saw him at right back against Manchester United for 20 minutes of that game when their sub situation got completely rearranged and messed up. But I think last season in the Premier League for him was a great year as one of the catalysts for Liverpool in that squad through their midfield. I think in my head, he is the first image of a 10 that you kind of go to. Plays a bit like Bruno Fernandes, who I will address right now. I do not have on this list because he's not a 10 anymore, unfortunately, just because of the system. He is a 10, right? In all of the things that we've said, right? He is a 10. Like Szoboszlai plays that way. Last season, 6 goals, 6 assists in 29 appearances for Liverpool. Already has 1 this year, but I just think he's the focal hitch to the way that offense rotated last season in their work. And when it comes to that positioning of the cam, he really, really does get it. So I have Szoboszlai in at 5, and I'm keeping consistent with my last one. I keep my Liverpool guys at 5 on my lists. So, so I've got Szoboszlai. You've got Morgan Gibbs White. Gibbs White was definitely one of my honorable mentions.